Hey guys, this is Z-House from Gun Gamers, featuring on the Airsoft Armory for the BB Warriors channel today. This is my night vision rifle. This is the rifle that I built pretty much specifically to use in conjunction with my then newly acquired PVS-14. This is not inspired by any type of, real military build. This is very much a freestyle. The base is actually one of the first Krytac CRBs that Airsoft GI ever sold. I got in on the first batch of Krytac, so this is actually a pretty old gun. It's got a Mark II lower because I did break the lower receiver eventually. I fell on it and it broke. I lengthened it to 14.5 inches in the barrel because I like 14.5 inch guns. I think they look cool. It's a nice length for my Mongoloid arms. It works out for everybody. And I put in a Krytac spec Prometheus 6.03 millimeter inner barrel, and I still use the Krytac hop-up bucking and the Krytac hop-up unit because those have both been fantastic for me. I have a PTS enhanced polymer stock on here, which holds pretty much every battery I could possibly reasonably ask it to hold. I love that about this stock. I love running my Titan 11.1 volt batteries. Those are the ones I prefer in this gun. I have a Magpul M-Bus sight on the rear. That's just a quick flip up sight as a backup iron sight in conjunction with the front fixed iron sight that came with the gun. I still use that because it fits very nicely in front of my D-Ball I2. So this is the dual beam aiming laser from Steiner. I use that in conjunction with this Streamlight ProTac rail-mounted white light. So for IR, with my night vision, I can have my illumination and my aiming laser on the same button. And I can change which mode it all comes in on the dial. And with the way that this is mounted and set up, I can use my thumb to activate each of these different functions. And if I really want to switch quickly from one to the other, I don't even have to adjust my grip. I have a PTS enhanced polymer foregrip, the little stubby one. I like that because I do not quite the full, thumb over bore type thing usually, but I like doing a more angled grip, and this works very well for that. It's very comfortable and it's a high quality piece of equipment. I have, in addition to that, a PTS enhanced polymer pistol grip because I really, really like the form factor and the grip of this grip, so I bought it. Pretty self-explanatory. Holding this gun to my body, I have the glorious Viking Tactics sling, and it is mounted to a Magpul railed sling attachment point on a glorious Viking Tactics rail system reproduction from Madball. I'm a really big fan of the Viking Tactics style of rail. It's kind of a predecessor to the modern M-Lock and Key Mod. It's built on the Troy rail system in a lot of ways, and I really just dig this look. I dig this attachment style. I dig the form factor, so I picked one up and put it on here. I'm feeding this with a Krytac mid-capacity magazine that I've actually been messing with for quite a while, and I sight it with a Bushnell TRS-25 red dot that I think I've had on this for pretty much the whole time I've owned it. So the final bit that really helps with the night vision compatibility with this rifle is the Ace-Tech tracer unit AT-1000 on the front. I really like running tracers with night vision because you can very easily see your BBs when they're illuminated. And BB tracking is definitely beneficial at night. There's been too many times when I've been at a night game and I haven't had a tracer unit where then come morning I'll realize my hop-up was messed up. I'll realize my gun wasn't feeding as much as I thought it was. There's a lot of good reasons to use a tracer unit at night, and I have a Gate Titan MOSFET unit in here. Other than that, this gearbox is pretty much stock, but I did put a Gate Titan in here, and it's been doing really well for me in conjunction with my ASG 22 TPA high torque motor. That has also been running very well. I get very good trigger response. Rate of fire is pretty moderate, but that's okay by my standards. This is a mostly semi-auto gun because most of the events where I use this at, semi-auto is either the most beneficial for ammo management or the rule for riflemen. This is the rifle that is definitely my favorite to use in conjunction with my night vision for night games. Overall though, that is the gun build and pretty much all the logic behind it. I hope that this makes sense. I hope that you liked this video, and I will catch you guys later.